For the latest updates on the Indian startup ecosystem, subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon.
Hello and welcome to YourStory.com. My name is Oishik Purkait.
I'm Debulina and here are the top stories from this week.
Bazi Games founder Navkiran Singh was introduced to poker during his engineering days at Manipal University. Later, he travelled to Las Vegas and witnessed the extravagant World Series of Poker tournament. It wooed him so much that he set his eyes on starting a poker business someday. After a brief stint at TCS, Navkiran founded Bazi Games in 2014 and went on to launch PokerBaazi, one of India's earliest online poker platforms. India's data revolution and the subsequent tailwinds in gaming were still a few years away, but Navkiran's conviction about poker and its ability to draw players made Bazi Games a pioneer in India's real money gaming RMG industry, which is currently valued at over 2,000 crores with over 30 million gamers. PokerBaazi was the first vertical to launch at the Bazi Games. The company later expanded to fantasy sports with Ballebazi in 2018 and online rummy with Rummibazi in 2019, both rapidly growing segments in e-gaming. To read more about them, only on YourStory.com.
As startups and corporates across the country extend work-from-home policies till early next year due to the COVID-19 crisis, employees residing in the migrant cities have started relocating to their hometowns. Stuck inside expensive but tiny apartments, a majority of the working population also face salary cuts and layoffs, which force them to pack their bags and go back home, pushing up demand for storage service startups. However, with uncertainty lingering around what the future of work is going to look like, the question remains whether the demand for such storage service startups is temporary. Your Story explores in an in-depth piece whether this is a pandemic-infused bubble or here to stay.
The COVID-19 pandemic has forced kids to stay at home, which has increased their screen time. As online classes become the new normal, many startups operating in the edtech space are changing the idea of education by replacing traditional classroom learning with innovative products. In this scenario, PlayShifu, which uses augmented reality (AR) to provide educational games for kids, has seen a phenomenal growth since the lockdown began. Between March and July this year, the startup witnessed 300% surge in demand for its smart toys, and educational toys category saw 75% growth. Overall, PlayShifu saw a 600% increase in demand for its products for the first half of 2020 as compared to 2019. In the last 2.5 years, the US and Bengaluru-based startup with a core product team of 50 people has created 12 products with the unique Phygital, which is physical and digital interactions. These products are designed for kids aged between 4 to 12 years and helps them build STEM and other foundational skills such as critical thinking, engineering and geography. Read more about them only on YourStory.com.
Khadim Bhatti and Vara Kumar founded WhatFix, an interactive guidance platform for enterprises in 2014. The B2B SaaS startup provides services including product adoption, user onboarding, employee training, self-service support and performance support using enterprise web applications. Backed by Sequoia Capital India, WhatFix works with several Fortune 500 companies and has increased its total revenue by 300%. With offices in San Jose, Atlanta, Cambridge and Melbourne, the startup now plans to enter the European market and has already started hiring in Germany.
Answering to the Prime Minister's call for an App-Nirbhar Bharat, many startups have developed innovative apps which can not only solve Indian problems but can also solve global problems. Read Your Story segment on App-Nirbhar Bharat to know more about them. Also, TechSparks is coming. Do follow us on social media channels to know about TechSparks, the recent updates about TechSparks, and also get your tickets fast.
For more such news updates and videos from the Indian startup ecosystem, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.